In today's video, I'm sharing with you what's in my bag summer edition. Let's get right into it. Okay friends, these are some of the most popular videos on my channel, so I think I'm going to turn this into a regular series and post what's in my bag every single season. So the last video that we did was not associated with the season, it was associated with my work bag, but I did it in the springtime, so I think that counts. I did have some spring things in there. So we are now on to the following season, and that is summer. So I'm going to be sharing with you what's in my summer bag. It's not work related necessarily, there are some overlaps, but this is just the bag that I have with me for all of my summer activities, summer things. I have a lot of summer essentials in here, so we're gonna jump right into it, and I hope you enjoy this one. I do think it is different from the previous What's in My Bag summer edition that I did last summer. Things have been changing up. I used to be a very simple bag gal, but now things are actually changing and it is interesting, so we're just gonna keep sharing them until they're not interesting anymore. We're gonna start with the bag itself, and this is a hefty bag right now. It's full of things, so it's gonna be a fun one, like I mentioned, but the bag itself it looks a lot cuter when it's not so full, but the bag itself is from Madewell. It is their essential bucket tote, and it's like that standard size. It's not the mini one, it's the normal sized one, and it's not like the super huge one, it's the standard size. And I have it in the color, I believe it's called chocolate raisin, so it has like that really nice chocolatey brown color, but it also has like a subtle hue of red and burgundy, as you can see, and I love that so much. I really do think this bag is mostly ideal for the fall time because of the color and the leather and all of that stuff, but I don't like to buy bags. Like, I'm not like a huge bag buyer, so I've just been using this one for the summer as well. Maybe I'll consider getting a bag for next summer, and then that will be something that I can show you later on. But for now, I am okay with this one, and I really do love this bag. As you can see, it can fit a lot of stuff. You're gonna see all the things that I pull out, and it's also really sturdy. It is high quality. It has like a really great texture on the outside. It doesn't really get damaged or anything like that, and it also doesn't get damaged on the inside, so really love that. There is only one pocket on the inside. It's like that little tiny slot that most bags have. But aside from that, it is completely empty, and I like to utilize pouches for that reason. We'll get into it. But I also really love the strap because the strap is really long right now, and I can actually do this if I want to, especially when my bag is really full. But I can also adjust it over here with the strap and make it much shorter so that I can wear it like as if it was a handbag, which I tend to do most days when my bag is not super full. So really love that. I think it's super versatile. Again, I do think that the color is more ideal for the fall time, but they have other colors. They have like a nice light tan color that I think would be really nice for the summer. Anyway, that's all about the bag. Really love the bag. Highly recommend the bag. And I believe it went viral for some time, so it went viral for a good reason. But let's start with the inner pocket, the very tiny inner pocket, because there's not that much in there. I just have the true essentials. I have my passport with me because I don't have an ID, don't have a license, so I have to bring that with me. And then I have my wallet with all of the essential things that are in here. This wallet is from Etsy, and by the way, everything that I can possibly link, I will link in the description box. There's going to be a lot of links in there. And then I just randomly have this little gift card from McNally Jackson. If you don't know, McNally Jackson is one of my favorite bookstores / stationery stores in New York City, and a good friend of mine, actually the co-founder of Sunday Paper House, my business partner, gifted me this. So I have this with me at all times. I really need to go and get me some stationery. Okay, moving into the main area with all of the things. The first thing is my new water bottle. I finally got myself in a water bottle. I really love my Stanley, like the one with the handle and the straw that was super trendy for quite some time. I have one of those, love it, but I can't throw it into my bag because it will spill because the top is not completely covered. This one, on the other hand, I can throw into my bag, and it also has a straw, which I like. I do like the straw element of my Stanley, so I like that there's a straw here too. So it's kind of like best of both worlds here, and I really love that. And I also really love the color. And I think it's really ideal for the summertime specifically because I'm always out and about. I'm going to the beach, I'm going to the pool, I'm going on hikes. And so this is just a little bit more ideal for the summer in particular, which is why I ended up getting it. And again, really love the colors. It's very nature vibes. I remember showing my friend and she was like, that screams you. So that's a compliment, I think. The next thing is also quite summery. This is just a baseball cap. It's just a cap to have if it is particularly sunny or if it just has like a random bout of rain in the middle of the day. I can cover myself, I can cover my glasses. For the most part, like I can't see if it's raining outside and I'm not covering this area. So this comes in handy for those random rainy, summery days. I got this from Glossier. And they were doing an event in Soho at their Soho store, and they stitched the back, and I got Ian's initials on the back. So that's just a cute little thing about it, and I really love the color of this. Very, very versatile. It goes with everything. Okay, moving on to another summery essential. I really like to read on my Kindle, particularly in the summer. I don't know, there's something about it that's very handy, convenient. Again, if I'm by the beach, if I'm by the pool, if I'm out and about, there's no glare on it, all of the things. It's just very, very convenient for summer in particular for me. So I do a lot of reading, and this is my Kindle. It is the Kindle Paperwhite, and I believe it's the 2021 version, so it's not the brand new version, it's the version right before that. And I have my cute little silicone case on it, and then this smiley face stuff over here is actually a decal, so that's not the case itself. But I love my Kindle so much. I just did a video on Kindles, by the way, if you're interested in getting a Kindle for yourself. But moving on, I have my journal here. This is a Paper Republic journal, and the Paper Republic part is just the exterior. It's like a traveler's journal almost, and you can insert however many notebooks you want inside of it from wherever you want. And I also added this little attachment here where you can like put a pen slot because the journal itself didn't have that. And I also added a little charm. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little tomato charm, which I think is perfect for Sunday Paper House and for me. So I carry this with me wherever I go because it has a notebook that I can write in, but it also has a sketchbook in there, so I can do some sketching whenever I'm out and about. I actually want to do an updated like journal ecosystem tour because I want to change some things up in here. So there's going to be a dedicated video to this very, very soon. But for now, I just have a notebook for writing and a sketchbook in there, and then my pen. Oh, I should also mention, my pen is a really, really nice pen. It's from Kaweco. It's a Kaweco Sport. So it's not a fancy schmancy, I forget what they're called, fountain pens. It is actually just a ballpoint pen. However, it's refillable. So I paid like $20-something for the pen itself, but I can just refill it however many times I want, and the refills go for like $2. So I think this is a really cool investment, and it feels fancy, it feels nice. The writing is so smooth, and it just like spills out of the pen in the best way. And I also think that the pen is super, super cute. I love this color. The person who sold it to me told me it was orange, but it looks kind of like peachy in my opinion. Anyway, that is my journal for now. And then moving on to the big stuff that has like a lot of little stuff in it, which are my pouches. And I do recommend doing the pouch system, especially if you have a bag that has like no pockets at all. I used to be a person that only got bags that had pockets because I couldn't deal with things flying around at the bottom of my bag, but pouches help with that. And then that gives you an excuse to get cute pouches. So big fan of the pouch, and the first pouch that I have is this one, and it is very old to these videos, to this video series, so I'm not going to dwell on it too long. Again, I will link the pouch itself, but inside, all I have is a bunch of meds. Long story short, I have allergies and they impact my lungs, so I need to have inhalers, I need to have a nebulizer, I need to have the medicine that goes with it, and I need to have backup batteries in case something goes wrong. So this is basically what I call my emergency kit pouch, And everything that's in here has stayed the same since I've shown it to you the first time. So don't need to go much into this. Okay, and then the last thing that's in here is one more pouch, and this is full of stuff. But this pouch, as you can clearly see, is from Glossier. It is their makeup bag, and I believe it is their larger size. They have two sizes. This is the larger one, and it comes with like an organizing little slot in it, but I took that out because it was taking up too much space for the tons of things that I have in here. And I would also call this an emergency bag, but it's not for like serious emergencies. I would say it's like my one and all. I've got like everything for everything in here. So let's jump right into it. I'm actually going to start with the front pouch, which I don't have anything too interesting in there. I just have some like meds, and then I also have like mints slash allergy meds slash like Advils, pain relievers, stuff like that. So that is just the front pouch. Nothing special about that one. But moving on to the larger section, first of all, we have a face mask. I just like wrapped it up really tight so that it's compact, but I have a face mask in case I need to use it. I have hand sanitizer. This is from Touchland, and I like the green one. I don't know what the flavor is, but it smells really, really good, so always have that with me. I have a hair claw. I think I got this one from Etsy, but it has been foolproof. I've never had an issue with it, but it is very important to have, especially during the summertime, because I will go out for a walk, and if I don't have this with me, I will immediately start sweating because like my hair is just in the area. So always have to have a hair claw with me. And another summery thing I have is this. This is, my hair is like on everything and it's driving me crazy. But this is the Super Spritz from Vacation. It's basically a small portable sunscreen. And so you can reapply sunscreen on your face with this. You can reapply it on your body, whatever you want to do with it. But I use it for my face. It specifically says face mist, and it's SPF 50. So really, really love this. And I think a little bit goes a long way, honestly. It really does cover. It like has good coverage when you start spritzing it. So it's lasting me 2 summers, actually. But it is very important to always have SPF, especially on your face, where like if you're sweaty like me and your face gets sweaty when you're walking and stuff, you need this with you. Okay, another thing that you will probably need if you are sweaty like me. This is just a little portable, like a travel size deodorant. It's the clinical one, and that is all I'm gonna say about that. It needs to be clinical. I have a little travel perfume. I also like to have this in the summertime just as like a little refresh. It is from Glossier. It's the Glossier You Original scent, and that one is my favorite of all the scents that they have now. I have some hand lotion. This one I got from like a small shop in Philadelphia, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it, and I don't even know what it's called, but it's green tea scented, and I don't know what that really meant, but it smells good. So have that with me. I have this little vintage thrifted find. I believe this is called like Mother of Pearl. That's like the design, and it's a compact. It's a vintage compact. So back in the day, people would carry this around, and at the bottom here, let's see if I can open it. At the bottom here, you can put like not a foundation, what is it called? A powder. Like a powder that you would put on your face. I don't use it for that. I just use it for the mirror purpose. So it's essentially just a little portable mirror that I have in here, and it looks very cute. And I think it was totally worth the $20 that I spent for it. I have a tie pen. This is especially helpful because I wear a lot of white in the summer for some reason. I don't know, I have a lot of white tees, and so this is really good to have if I'm out about having lunch, whatever it may be, and I need something like that in case I spill. I don't really do that, but like you never know. And then I have a lip balm. This lip balm is from balm.com from Glossier. Random fact about me, in the summertime I really like Glossier balm.com, but in the winter time, cold season times, I don't. So I use this exclusively. I use the balm.com exclusively in the summertime. And this scent is the espresso one, probably my favorite scent out of all of them. Okay, let's see what else I have. I have my glasses cleaner. This is just like a little compact glasses cleaner. I show this every single time, but it just folds into this pouch, And I love that because I'm always cleaning my glasses. First of all, I'm always wearing my glasses. And second of all, the pouch helps keep the, cloth clean. So I can use it over and over and over again. I've had this for so many years and the cloth doesn't get dirty because it's not at the bottom of my bag picking up dust and dirt and stuff like that. And that's actually everything. So those were all the things that are in my summer bag right now. I think there's a good chunk of like summer specific stuff, which I absolutely love seeing. I love to see that like every single season things subtly change. Some things stay the same, but some things are like very summery, and I love that. But that is all for this video. I hope it was interesting. I hope it was a little bit different than the other videos that I've done in the past. I feel like it might be. But let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know what is a summer essential in your bag. I would love to know. I love to take ideas and inspiration from other people as well, because I'm sure I've missed things, and I'm one of those people that likes to have all my bases covered and I have everything in my bag. I know a lot of y'all will agree with me there. So if you have ideas for things that I'm missing, let me know. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you in the next video.